Wow, that's a huge question. There's plenty of things that we have to solve. We're talking about housing and collective housing, right? First is the before, the sustainable way of building. I think this is fundamental. We cannot keep on building with so high, carbon footprint and all the stuff. So we have to be sustainable in the way we build. And then, if we do it like I think we have to do it, it affects the way you feel your home. Believe me, when you go, I was talking with Michael Green. You know, it's an architect in Canada, Canadian architect. We are sharing together in Villiers this project, and he was telling me, I've never seen nobody making a hug to a concrete column, but I've seen this in a wood, in a wood. I think this is a good answer because you can feel, people going inside the wood building, they can smell, they can touch, and this is a joke, but it is also the way you feel inside is important. Of course, light, of course, all the stuff that makes the apartment that is good temperature and all the stuff, technical stuff. This is the worst thing that happened the last 30 years is that architects have been completely cut from the population that was living in their production. I think this is the worst thing that happened to us, and that's what we are trying to do today, is try to put all the aim and all the wishes of people living in our project with what we do. Because we've been disconnected. I mean, I'm sure of that till I'm a student, but find a way to talk to people in a way, it's very difficult because we are in social housing, for instance, we don't know people that are going to be chosen. You don't have a relation. In private, it's exactly the same. So we are now managing to find little thing to do with people, just to welcome them and to explain what is going there and try to put something else is that to put little things that could make them live together, which is not only architecture, it's also a lot of things that we can do in the way to help them. I was so surprised by, first the amount of information that have been collected. I mean, this data that we're talking about, that's the real thing. I mean, you cannot have, a good intuition if you don't have real data. That was the most important. I'm sure that we don't have all this stuff when we build in Paris, in Bordeaux, and in Marseille. Often we don't know where we are going to produce and from to whom it is going to go. So this is the most important. And then what I learned is that this, special context that you are in now, this changing from the revolution that you made it's pretty interesting in the way that people can feel. I mean, the wish that they have to be owner is something that is coming from very, very... So it makes me think of the way that we are French in this way. And so it's always interesting to go in a foreign country and see what happened at your place. I think this is the most difficult thing, I would say. I will begin by this, is that you never have an award of coming from people living in your place. This is very difficult because you have this intuition that you have been working for people, you never see them. So sometimes it happens, and sometimes you have good, and I think this is the way, this would be the best way to make your system go higher and better. So we don't have this, not enough. This is the bad thing. The good thing is that we've been challenging each time new solution that we've been, we have a goal that we have been I would say processing. And now we have things that are hard and we don't move them, and it's pretty interesting to go there. I mean, I don't know if it's clear enough. My rule is that you have to be simple, very, very simple to win this freedom that could make something different. You know, if you want to put huge balcony, if you want to put huge corridor, you have to win it. So you have to be simple, you have to be very repetitive, and with this, the money that you earn here, you can offer something else, because otherwise you won't succeed, because it's very cheap, it's made with a few money, and your crazy, I would say, wish is not good.